Recently, a student sent me a message letting me know that he had hurt his back playing some sports, that he couldn't walk, and he was worried he wouldn't be able to come into the classes for quite a while. I asked him to come in before class one day and we did some work together. The next day, he told me he was feeling much better, and within a few days he was back in the classes and in full capacity. So I wanted to share this process because this is something that normally would take many weeks. Here's what we had done. We started with some somatic work, removing tension from around the torso and around the back. And specifically, he followed an audio class that can be found on Google or on YouTube by searching for Ido Portal Straightjacket. And make sure it's Ido Portal's channel and not a knockoff channel. By the end of this class, he told me that he felt he was resting flatter on the ground, that his back was able to rest more painlessly towards the floor, which is a great sign that the body has let go of something. Next, we did some spine waves work, creating small, fine articulations in the torso to teach the nervous system that it's safe to articulate. What happens after an injury is that in its defensive manner, the nervous system tries to protect itself and the body by creating pain around certain movements. And spine waves are a very good way to create small articulations that educate the body and the nervous system that it's actually safe to create these movements. After the spine wave work, I had him do some slow walking. He was in pain walking normally, so I suggested to him to slow it down, maybe 30 seconds per step, and to focus on decreasing the activity of the rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscles. The rectus abdominis is stabilizing the torso, but it's also a flexor of the spine. And if you're engaging as flexor of the spine and trying to stay upright, you will have to engage the erectors, the muscles around the spine, to stay upright. And this creates more tension around the back and around the torso. After doing the slow walking and trying to relax the rectus abdominis, we did some work to engage alternate stabilizers. By the end of this process, I told him that if it was necessary, we could also do some strength and conditioning to bolster and strengthen the torso. But he told me the next day he was feeling so much better that this wasn't necessary. And so, through a process of removing excess tension from the body, breaking pain cycles, and shifting stabilization strategies, we were able to get him out of pain in a few days, which normally would take a few weeks.